Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and this is a healing and also messages from the divine and a reading from spirit. So let's have a look at the first card here, and I'm using the Psychic Tarot for the heart. If you want to get this deck, that's entirely up to you, but let's get along with this reading, and this may resonate with you or it may not. Okay, the first card that I pull out here is feeling alone. And true love and emotional support may seem lacking at this time. This card suggests a period of feeling alone or feeling abandoned. You may think that no one understands you or your needs, or even cares about you at this time. Perhaps someone you turn to for support has deserted you, or a hope for love has rejected you. Your insecurities may rise to the surface to overwhelm you at this time. All that you desire may seem unattainable. Don't let your confidence be shaken. There are more lessons in everything, and know that this difficult period is only temporary. Your spirit guides and the divine support you. Talk with them about how you're feeling and what you need right now. Also seek and support of those friends and family who are there for you. You just don't see it at this present time. Be careful, because you can become depressed, which feeds upon this loneliness itself. Lift yourself out of it by doing something different, going for walks in the countryside, getting yourself out in nature, exercising, listening to your favourite music, and even singing out loud and dancing would help you pull out of this. You will feel an awful lot better in doing so, and you will attract happiness into your life. So that is the first card that I get, feeling alone. And you can't, when you're actually feeling this way, it's so difficult to shake off, and feeling that nobody kind of understands you. I don't feel that this is going to be too kind of long before this loneliness disappears, okay? Because I do get the next card, which is coming together. Coming together, this is a card of partnership and harmony. It suggests a new romance or a deepening of an exciting one or existing one. You may find that a current friendship blossoms into something more, or an exciting new love steps into your life. When this card appears, it often signifies taking love to the next level. Is it a time for you to make a greater commitment to any of your relationships? Perhaps you'll find that a partner is now ready to commit to you more fully to the relationship, marriage, or union of some kind. This is also a card of healing, of people coming together in a spirit of love and forgiveness. You are involved in any relationships where misunderstanding or disputes have placed distance between you. Perhaps it's time to bring harmony back to those relationships by calling a truce and starting over again. Now, I feel this is mixed with this loneliness card, okay, and I pick up as well quite a great deal of procrastination and ruminating over a situation with a loved one. The next card that I get here is the dedicated effort. And this card means creating and maintaining satisfying relationships. It takes effort and diligence. You've shown that you have what it takes and that you're dedicated. Though your life's experiences, you've learned some valuable interpersonal skills. Use these tools to continue to nurture your relationships with family, friend, and your partner. It is easy to lose focus, especially when situations become difficult. However, you have the integrity and the discipline to continue to work at improving your relationships with others. Your efforts will be rewarded. Now, the feeling I get with this card, especially relating to the other cards, is it's very much learning from experiences. So although you may not rekindle a relationship or may not decide to rekindle a relationship, you may have learned valuable lessons through that experience. And that lesson, I feel, is understanding understanding yourself and looking inwards to yourself and actually thinking who is it? Who am I? Because if you don't know who you are, you're not going to understand the person that's right for you. Because I feel if you're empathic and you're caring and you're sensitive to other people's feelings, you're not going to be the right fit for somebody who's not expressive with their feelings, who withhold their feelings and do not want to discuss about emotions. So I feel that would make the relationship very fraught and strained, because you will want to discuss and express and be transparent, while the other person is very kind of that doesn't want to talk about feelings, does not want to talk about emotions, does not want to go anywhere near, because they see that if they are not emotionally intelligent within themselves, they'll take that as a jab, or they will take that as some kind of attack on them. when in reality, what that means is that they're not on the same page as you. They're not on the same page because you are much more evolved and operating from a higher vibrational level, and the other person is acting in a very kind of shallow way. It's just kind of everything's on the surface and everything is shallow, when you possibly look really, really deeply into the meaning of things and why people did that, or you actually look into the core of someone, not just the surface of someone, not just how they look or the way they act, because all of that can be false. I think you've evolved. I get here that you've always been like that. You've always looked at people to their inner spirit and their inner core. Well, if you are kind of attracting people that are very shallow, then this shallow person is just looking at the surface value of you. You may be attractive, you may have a good job, you may have abilities that they would like to, they would like to have those attributes themselves. So they are attracted to the outside exterior of you. They're not interested in the inside of you. And I feel this is what you need to always look for when you meet someone and want to get serious, because that's one of the reasons I feel that relationships fail, because there's just there's just such a gulf of difference. So I feel it's stepping forward with this dedicated effort with this card is to actually really be diligent and really, really make the effort to get to know you, and then look for somebody with similar inside attributes, not outside attributes, but inside attributes that will help you to become intimate with this person and become bonded and close. So the next card I get here is Darkest Fears. Now this may have transpired, and you may have realized, or you may have wondered, why the hell is this not working? It's like you're thinking to yourself, you're dumbfounded of why this is not working, yet it's glaring you in the face. It's glaring you in the face. And some people would say that you're polar opposites in a way of, you are very deep, philosophical, psychological thinker, and this other person is not interested in anything that's deep or going deeper. That they just want to, how on earth can you get through? This is what I don't get. I mean, that person would certainly not be right for me, because I'm a very deep thinker. But I'm talking about you guys and looking at what's right for you. They may pretend to be like this at first, because as I said before, your outside attributes are very, outside is what you're showing. Outside, you dress nice, your hair's nice, you wear nice lipstick, you drive a nice car, you take care of yourself, you cook well, you've got a decent job. But they don't understand that you've worked very hard on your inner self to actually attain this, and they just see the, the outside persona. So the next card I get here is the deepest fears, is actually realizing this. It's like the pennies dropped, I get this now. This card, the darkest fear. Having love in your life is crucial. When a relationship does not go as planned, or when a desired relationship does not materialize, it's easy to lose yourself in worry and doubt. You may even question your own worthiness. It's easy to become obsessed and all of your darkest fears regarding love. Don't let your anxieties paralyze you into a total state of inaction. Dwelling on your worries only feeds them with energy, allowing them to consume you and overshadow everything else. Take a moment to determine what might be troubling your heart. The anxiety may be obvious or quite subtle. Once you identify it, as I said, identifying, how different you are to this other person, decide if it is something you can resolve on your own, or if you need assistance, and then take the appropriate action. If you are determined that it is a worry over which you have no control, ask Spirit to help you release it. So what that card is saying is, although you feel this is your deepest fear, I really feared this would happen, and but really I feel maybe you saw all the red flags. Maybe you saw this person's behaviour. Maybe you saw this person running away, slamming doors, avoiding any kind of conversation with you. Maybe you saw all of that, and then you're expecting that to actually work. So if you have no if you have no control of that person meeting you halfway, then it's time to release it. Time to release that person, or time to release this deluded thought that this could work when it obviously cannot. So the next card that I pull out here is success and growth. And this card means the energy of manifestation is around you, and you're being moved towards a positive place. Stay focused on your heart. When this card appears, success is at hand, and it may happen quickly. Your past efforts are being rewarded. This is a time of new, flourishing relationships and successful resolutions to conflict and struggle, as I've just said. This is also an ideal period for greater understanding and personal growth. Listen expectantly for messages that will help you see yourself and others in a fresh, positive light. These messages can come from anywhere: your spirit guides, nature, books, or even nature television programs. They bring new beliefs about love, and that is and what is possible. So that's very poignant to what I've just said. That they, get yourself out in nature, thinking about things, and looking at the reality of a situation. And this will bring you these new beliefs about love and what is possible. So just because one relationship did not work, because you're on two different pages or two different levels, it doesn't mean that the next relationship won't work. So this is saying sometimes you can outgrow each other too. So old ways of thinking and being are coming to an end. Plant these new ideas as seeds and watch them take root and grow. Okay, so that's very poignant to what I've been saying within this reading. And this is the final card. I think I'm going to finish with this card, which is well-deserved reward. And this is you working hard, I feel, on yourself and understanding who you are and understanding what kind of person you are. There's so many different kinds and variations of personalities out there that you can't expect to go out there and meet someone that you're going to instantly. I feel today we have to really get to know someone before we invest our whole lives into a situation. So this card, well-deserved reward for all your effort that you put into this. Your effort will pay off. When this card appears, it suggests that you have seen or will soon find your relationships falling into place. It hasn't always been easy, but you had the discipline and perseverance. As you work to create fulfilling relationships, you sometimes had to give more than you would have liked, but you've seen the positive results of that action. You kept the ultimate goal in mind. Wow. Be proud of yourself. You've shown that you're self-reliant and confident. You're entering a phase of your life where your dealings with others will become effortless. Be considerate and compassionate in your interactions. There is less need for confrontation now. Diplomacy is the better approach. I'm going to stop there because, like I said, some people are not on your page and they don't understand about diplomacy. And you may be trying to be reasonable and have diplomacy until it's coming out of your ears. But if the other person doesn't want to, point blank, doesn't even want to talk at that level, they're not going to talk at that level. But I feel this is what you need to aim for. And I'll just read that again. There is less need for confrontation now. Diplomacy is the better approach. As you move forward, expect to feel satisfaction with your accomplishments regarding love in its many aspects. You're being blessed for all your hard work. Wow. So I'm going to leave that reading there. I feel that says it all, really. I feel there's a lot of work to do on yourself to understand who you are, and then once you understand who you are, then you know what you actually want in life, okay? And a lot of people out there don't even know who they are. And a lot of people out there don't even know what they want in life. But with this card, a well-deserved reward means that all your efforts, your hard work that you're putting in here with relationships, with getting to know who you are, which is the most important thing, putting you first in terms of I'm looking at what feels right for me and what would kind of enmesh with my ideals and values, so I can make a successful life and successful relationship. So I'm going to leave it there, and thank you for listening. And I'm going to send you healing all around all the relationships that you have in your life, your families, your friends, and your lovers, your past lovers. And I want to send lots of healing and lots of strength to you guys. And thank you, and please share this video with others, and please subscribe. And thank you for listening, and bye for now.